Jesus before Ananias and Caiaphas. Then the band and the captain and the officers of the Jews took Jesus and bound him and led him away to Ananias first. For he was father-in-law to Caiaphas, which was the high priest that same year. Now Caiaphas was he which gave counsel to the Jews that it was expedient that one man should die for the people. Now Ananias had set him bound unto Caiaphas the high priest.
Order! I will have order in this place. This Jesus of Nazareth is accused of breaking our laws and statutes. He's broken the Sabbath and he makes himself to be a king. What say you to these accusations, Jesus? Are you a rebel?
I spoke openly in your temples. I spoke in the world, and I spoke in your synagogues. These people heard every word that I said. Go and ask them.
How does he speak to them? How does he speak to him like that?
Bring in the witnesses. This man here who calls himself Jesus. He said that he will destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days. He's poisoning the minds of the people against the laws of Moses. He even claims to be the son of the Messiah.
These are some serious accusations, Jesus. What are you going to say to these? Are you Christ the Messiah? I command you by the living God. Tell me, are you Christ the Messiah?
I am. Hereafter, you will see the Son of Man sitting in the right hand of power, coming in the clouds of heaven.
This man, you must die. He has condemned himself.
But Levi, our law doesn't permit us to kill this man.
That is true. We will send him to the governor. Take him to Pontius.
Peter denies Jesus. And Simon Peter followed Jesus. And so did another disciple. That disciple was known unto the high priest and went in with Jesus into the palace of the high priest. But Peter stood at the door without. Then went out that other disciple, which was known unto the high priest, and spake unto her that kept the door, and brought in Peter.
Hey, did you see what those people did to that man? I've seen. I can't believe this. Hey, don't we know him? I think we know him. Let's go find out. Hey, do I know you?
Yes, it is him.
Aren't you one of this man's disciples?
It is.
Yes, you are. You are one of this man's disciples.
Jesus before Pontius Pilate. Then led they Jesus from Caiaphas and unto the hall of judgment, Pilate's court. And it was early, and they themselves went not into the judgment hall, lest they should be defiled, but that they might eat the Passover.
Yes, yes. What's it?
We have been ordered to bring this prisoner to Pilate.
Wait here.
Alethea, what is it, my love?
Just a drink. Just a drink.
Oh, you are right. My God, shall a man be robbed of his rest? Come.
Sire, please forgive me, but there's an urgent matter that needs your attention.
At such an hour, I swear the gods curse me. These Jews will be the end of me. When it isn't one thing, it is the next. Tell me, what accusations stand against this man, except for frivolous teaching?
They said that it is he that stirred up the people, preaching from Galilee until now.
A Galilean.
Yes, masters.
Send him to Herod. It is of his jurisdiction. See that he deals with the matter.
Yes, master. Send them to Herod.
My love, the day is upon us. There is much work to be done. See yourself ready. Slave.
When Pilate heard of Galilee, he asked whether the man were a Galilean. And as soon as he knew that he belonged under Herod's jurisdiction, he sent him to Herod, who himself also was at Jerusalem at the time. And when Herod saw Jesus, he was exceeding glad, for he was desirous to see him of a long season, because he had heard many things of him, and he hoped to have seen some miracle done by him.
Who disturbs my Lord at this hour?
We have been ordered by Pilate to bring this prisoner to Herod.
Who is this filthy man anyway? Jesus. Well, your majesty. Wait there. My Lord.
Well, bring him in.
You may enter.
Don't damage him. At least before I even see what he's worth. Come closer, Jesus. I've heard a lot about you. Prophet, teacher, and miracles. Is it true? Yes. Are you not the man that worked the miracles in Galilee? Come on now, don't be modest. Don't coy with me, peasant. Despite what you've heard, I get what I want, no matter the price. So if I were you, I would speak, and speak quickly. Fool has nothing to say. You see why they say nothing good comes out of Nazareth. In Messiah. Away with him. Oh, before you do, dress him up. I wouldn't want Pilate to think less of me. Great!
Herod has sent him back to Pontius Pilate. Then Pilate therefore took Jesus and scourged him. And the soldiers planted upon thorns and put it on his head. And they put him on him a purple robe and said, "Hail, King of the Jews!" And they smote him with their hands. Sire, he's back. That man is back.
He returns.
Yes, master.
Look, it seems not even Herod could deal with this matter. Bring him in. Let's go.
Bring him in, my master.
You have brought this man unto me, condemning him of a murder, but I find no fault in him. Tell me, What accusation do you bring against him?
This man has broken our laws and statutes. He's broken the Sabbath and he makes himself to be a king. And there is no king but Caesar.
A king, you say? I suggest you answer me quickly. Are you a king?
My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight for me.
Do I stink of Jewish blood? Your own high priest and your people brought you to me. What do you say of this?
I came in this world to bear record of the truth. I spoke the truth before this people. If they were of my kingdom, they would have heard the truth.
Truth, you say? What is truth? I come to you once again, yet finding no fault in this man. What crime has he done for him to be condemned?
It is as I told you before. This man makes himself to be a king. And there is no king but Caesar.
So what shall I do with him?
You must crucify this man. Crucify this man.
No! No! He has done no crime worthy of such punishment.
This man must die.
Quiet. Very well. It is custom at your feast of the Passover that I release unto you one prisoner. Here I have Barabbas, a man condemned of murder, and I have Jesus, the Galilean.
Give us Barabbas. Give us Barabbas.
Quiet. I ask you once again, who shall I release unto you?
Give us Barabbas.
See him free. Then shall I crucify your king? Tell me, shall I crucify your king?
We have no king but Caesar. If you do not crucify this man, you are no friend of Caesar.
Alethea.
Pilate, my love, this man has done nothing wrong. You yourself said you find no fault in him. This is the omen, the dream that I had. This is the man that gave me unrest in my sleep. Please, do not stain your hands with this, Pilate, please.
I will take your words into consideration, my love. Very well. I will satisfy your thirst for blood. But mark this day that my hands are clean of this man's innocent blood. Take him away.
Crucify this man. Crucify him. Crucify him.